So today is 23rd of January, and Monday, and this week we have expiry on the 25th, that is Wednesday. So we'll only get 3 days for this week's expiry because 26th is holiday. So Monday, that is today, market opened gap up around here, 18,117. Then it came down, and now it is going up. So I was carrying a trade. My entry point was at 18,060. I was carrying a call at call of 18,300. And since I exited at the second candle and booked a loss of 200 rupees. So I'll just clear it out. I booked my loss. And then I entered in a PE trade at 18,090 because this was a resistance line, this black line here, this black line, this was a resistance line, a trending resistance, and I entered at a PE trade here, 18,090, a PE of 17,900 or 17,850, and this was my stop loss. So on the next 2 candles, my stop loss got hit and I exited. So again I booked a loss of 150 rupees. So my total loss is 300 rupees. But I was quick enough to exit. So this trending resistance line was, I was looking for a Nifty to get a resistance here since Nifty opened up here. And I thought that it will fall till 18,000 or 17,900, but didn't happen. So my entry, I'll delete all this. So one C trade I was carrying and another trade I entered. Again I entered at 18,120. The same C that I entered here of 18,300. Same strike price. And this line here is my stop loss. And yes, this line here is my stop loss, and my target for today, 194, somewhere from here till here. These are my 2 targets. And another thing is, this is a resistance line that has been coming down, and this green line here, and I think that Nifty can get resisted from this line. So I'll just make the charts bigger Like there are, yes. So I'll just make the charts bigger, and there are two resistance lines. One is this one and the other one is this one. So yeah, I'll just the big bidder a bit bigger. So as I can see now, there are two resistance lines. One is this one and the other one is just I'll make sure I get the exact line. Yes. So this is the first resistance, trending resistance, this line here, and it is somewhere below my target. And once Nifty breaks this line, then we have 177, and then we have this part here, almost 180. So my first target is also above that, and my first target is actually the resistance, pivot resistance. So, and today I'll not wait for 18300 or 18200 or something like that. I'll try to take 200-300 rupees profit and exit, because I have entered in a PE trade that would cost me a brokerage amount and some charges of 100 rupees, and again the CE trade. So no, if I could manage to take a profit of 300, then I would have made my capital even. So that is my target today, and Nifty is trying to form a double top pattern here. So there are a lot of resistances on the upper side, but as I said earlier, I strongly feel that an upward rally should come because of the positive, all of the positive news. And since next week is budget, so anything can happen. And the option chain, there are there were a lot of call writers at 18100, but since Nifty broke 18100, almost 1,20,000 contracts have been written of 18,100 put. So I don't think Nifty can go below 18,100 due to huge pressure of put writers, put sellers. And once Nifty breaks 160, 170, then the next resistance according to option chain would be 18,200. So this was my stop loss for the CE, but I think it would be better if I trail it here. The opening price of 18,118, and I'll delete this line first. Okay, and this is the current scenario. So in 15 minutes chart, the C that I was carrying here, I could have stuck with it, but since market opened 100 plus point gap up, Still, I couldn't make any profit due to premium decay for 2 days. So I exited and I entered in a PE trade. My SL got hit and again I entered in a CE trade. So let's see what happens today, and this would be a good part for my next SL. This point here. This point here will be a good stop for my 145. So let's see what happens. So it's almost 2:45 p.m. now, and this is the current scenario. This was the range. This was my entry point here, and Nifty went below my entry point. This was Nifty like consolidated in this range, came back, went up again, consolidated. So this was a setup for PE that was made by Nifty, and I missed it because I'm a bit biased towards I'm a bit bullish biased or biased toward bullishness, and if I say it in 15 minutes, this is the thing. So yes, in 45 minutes, this is a resistance, and above it also this is a trending resistance, this line, and just above it there is another trending resistance. So two trending resistance, and once Nifty somehow breaks today's top high, 160, 170, then definitely it will go and touch my second target, which is here. This is my first target. So the thing is, the results are good, and the budget is there, and people are expecting a pre-budget rally. So hopefully the budget will be in favor of India's economy. And so this is the reason that volatility is also down, not very high. So in case somehow Nifty ends here, because in a bigger time frame, yeah. So this was a inside candle here. This was an inside candle, and on Friday Nifty broke the low of the inside candle. So it was supposed to be weak, but today it opened above the opened above the high of the candle. So maybe a fall or a doji, doesn't matter, or a small green doji or a small red doji, but this doesn't show any sign of weakness, because Nifty, if Nifty opened here, somewhere here in this range or here, then I would have definitely considered Nifty weak. But anyways, so 18,100 is a strong support as per the option chain, and 18,100 is also resistance. So I think today will be a doji formation, and I can keep my trade. I can carry my trade for tomorrow, but I'm not sure what I will do, because in the weekly time frame also, this is today's candle, and like just above 200, 240. If Nifty travels, then we will get out of this zone, from the zone where Nifty has been traveling for the last 1 month, this zone here. So for Nifty to break out from the zone, no, there are like 4 days only, so I expect Nifty to rally up. I'm a bit biased, which can be a negative sign, which can be the reason for my loss. But still, let's see. So Nifty, the low of Nifty is somewhat here, which can be a support, 1860 to 1850, which can be a support, which can act as a support because buyers came at this point. So maybe I'll carry my trade, or I'll just wait, for Nifty to break this resistance. So let's see what happens. It's almost 1 p.m. So let's see what happens. This is the current scenario, and I have not exited my position. Nifty is traveling around 119, 120, 21. So I'll carry this position for tomorrow. As I am a bit biased on the long side, and these are the 2 resistances that are formed. So I'll definitely there is a hurdle, but in case Nifty crosses this one and Nifty comes at 160.66, then this is the second hurdle, 180. So 220 is a reachable target, I think. And in a longer time frame, this pattern this pattern is somewhat suggesting me a reverse head and shoulder pattern. If I take this 1, 2, 3 days into account, this pattern is a reverse head and shoulder kind of pattern. This is the head, this is shoulder 1, this is shoulder 2. So in a longer time frame, if I have a reverse head and shoulder kind of pattern, so I can get up to 100, 150 points. Like if Nifty crosses this level, that is, if Nifty crosses this level here, 150, 160, then it can rally more 100 points. So I expect a rally upward, and I'll remove my stop loss because since I'm carrying, so this was my stop loss position, so I'll just remove it, and I'll also remove this resistance line for the PE. So these are 2 resistances, one gone, second gone. So we have the third and the fourth. So tomorrow the premiums will decay much faster. Currently, I'm having a loss of around about 600 rupees and 200 rupees in the including the 200 rupees of the PE trade that I exited. So my average buy price I should consider it as 16 because I entered, booked loss and then exited. So maybe at 26 or 28 I can recover my today's loss. So that is the reason I'll carry this trade for tomorrow because I'm a bit biased on the upward side, and this is a hurdle that Nifty needs to break. So if Indian markets gets a push from Dow Jones, then like if Dow Jones rallies tonight and Nifty opens somewhere here, then we can expect another bounce. So let's see what happens, and this is the only reason that I've carried. Thank you.